Hey everybody, welcome to Alaska HGTV. Hey, welcome to the show everybody. My name's Scott. We're here on Kodiak Island, standing right here by the harbor. We're going to go out and explore this island. But first, joined again with Scott McMurrin, good friend of the show. Welcome back. It's good to have you.
Hey, it's great to be back in Kodiak. We're here for a few days to see what there is to see.
Yeah. Should we go on?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Some of the best ways to discover Kodiak's to get out of town, hit the Kodiak Highway. There's 100 miles of it, and it's a great opportunity to get out and just discover all these amazing peaks and countryside. It's definitely something I'd recommend.
If you're one of the lucky ones living here on Kodiak, you know traveling by automobile here has its limits. With less than 100 miles of highway on the island, if it's not going to be by sea, it's going to be by air, because 90% of this island is roadless. I'm excited because today one of these 1950s beavers is going to get us to the other side of the island for some spectacular and rare wildlife viewing. And we're off on our adventure. Seeing Kodiak by air really puts things into perspective. See, air travel in Alaska, it's a way of life. The ease in which you can see so much from the air is incredible, and it's accessible to everyone, and something you really need to experience yourself. Kodiak is located 250 miles south of Anchorage, and it encompasses just about every characteristic of what Alaska has to offer. From hiking in historic parks tucked in temperate forests to coastal communities, from wildlife viewing to fishing harbors, or maybe it's taking a kayak trip on its sea trails. Whatever it is, Kodiak is a great summer destination, and I love coming here to play. The best part of this trip is ahead, and I can barely contain myself in this aircraft. See, this is something I've wanted to do for the better part of my life. And we're flying out with Kodiak Legends Lodge to witness one of the most majestic, powerful animals on this planet, the Kodiak brown bear. These bears are located from Fraser Lake, which is one of the least visited places on the island. And because of its remote location, it only averages about 500 visitors per season. This is also home to some of the best fishing around, but that's going to have to wait, because this trip is all about the bears.
Well, we started off on a great adventure here. We're at Fraser Lake, and we're going to go view some bears. And you can see behind me, bears crossing 1,000 feet. So I think we're going to see some exciting stuff from the air. We actually saw quite a few bears swimming in the water and hanging out by the fish ladder. So let's head on in.
This is the Fraser Fish Pass facility managed by the Alaska Department of Fish and Game. And this, my friends, this mighty creature is why we're here, Ursus arctos menendorfi, or the Kodiak brown bear. What gets me really excited about these bears is that they're their own genetic line, believed to have been isolated right here on Kodiak since the Ice Age. That's over 10,000 years ago. These really are amazing animals, and my heart is racing right now because this bear is just literally a few feet in front of me. He's completely ignoring me though, because his job right now is to feast on these salmon migrating up this river. These males, or boars, can push upwards in weight to 1,400 pounds. Females can average out at about 800 pounds. These bears are here to take advantage of this concentration of salmon, which are rich in protein and fats that sustain these bears and help them grow to the massive sizes that they are. Catching salmon in this river clearly isn't easy work. With a river this wide, it gives the salmon plenty of room to run. And catching salmon is purely instinctive for these bears, but if you sit back long enough, you get a chance to observe each bear's personality and method. In the end, though, persistence always pays off. Look at these young bears working the fish ladder, trying to find an easy way to get a catch with as little effort as possible. It really is like watching kids, and this is the personality I'm talking about. The more you hang out, the more opportunity you get to learn about these bears. Like these siblings, this is rare just to see them still interacting at their age.
Wow, this is just amazing. I mean, we've got bears down here just catching fish, and it's, you know, some are just giving us these great, incredible shots. It's a great opportunity and an honor just to see these bears catching salmon, chasing them down and pulling them out of the water and eating them. Awesome.
This really is a magical place. It's an opportunity of a lifetime to get up close and see these bears in their natural habitat. It's important to note that we're guided, and if you're out anywhere in Alaska and you run into one of these amazing bears, use caution and be aware.
Well, that's Kodiak. That's a trip, an adventure, a lot of adventures.
Bears!
Oh, bears, kayaking, and gosh, wildlife, trails, hiking.
Planes!
I think that the theme here about Kodiak is you have to get out of town. I mean, there's a lot to see here, but just go down the road and take a flight over. I mean, it's not a long flight to any of the places that we've gone, and there's a lot to see and do.
It's a great destination. Put it on your list today. How's that?
Yeah. So until our next adventure here on Alaska HGTV, don't forget to visit our website, alaskahgtv.com. Leave a comment on our site. Let us know what you think about the show, any suggestions you have. And until next time, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
In a coming show here on Alaska HGTV, we're heading out to Katmai National Park, where we'll travel out to the Valley of 10,000 Smokes, which is the site at one of the most powerful volcanic eruptions known to man. We'll witness the awesome bears of Katmai, view salmon-rich streams, and give you secrets on how you can get here on a budget. Alaska HGTV is powered by Machouse. Sales, service, support. We know Apple. Visit online at www.machouse.net, your Alaska Apple specialist.